Hello, and welcome to today's core vocabulary lesson. Words that you will be introduced to today are found in Unit 1, Lesson 5. Let's get started. 8-track tape is a noun, which means it is a person, place, or thing. An 8-track tape is a music player that was popular in the 1960s and 1970s. Here is a sentence that uses 8-track tapes in context. My parents used to listen to 8-track tapes in the car when I was a child. Cresendo. Cresendo is a noun, which means it is a person, place, or thing. A crescendo is a section of a song where the music becomes loud and intense. Here is a sentence that uses crescendo in context. Mrs. Swanson was singing a song and raised her arms to the choir during the crescendo. Sulking. Sulking is a verb, which means it is an action word. Sulking is behaving as if one is unhappy. Here is a sentence that uses sulking in context. Landon and Jacob were sulking when Mr. Gervin told them to go to bed. Conga line. Conga line is a noun, which means it is a person, place, or thing. It is a popular Cuban dance. Here is a sentence that uses conga line in context. At the wedding, the guests danced the conga line. Discernible. Discernible is an adjective, which means it is a describing word. Discernible is recognizable. Here is a sentence that uses discernible in context. Mount Rushmore is discernible to many Americans. They recognize the presidents. Jutting. Jutting is a verb, which means it is an action word. Jutting is extending outwards. Here is a sentence that uses jutting in context. At the beach, we saw the jetty jutting out of the water. España. España is a noun. It is a Spanish word for Spain. Here is a sentence that uses España in context. When traveling to España, you will be visiting many beautiful olive groves and basilica or churches. Visas. Visas are a noun, which means it is a person, place, or thing. Visas are documents sometimes required for travel between countries. Here is a sentence that uses visas in context. When traveling to China, you need a visa to enter the country. Esperanza. Esperanza is a noun, which means it is a person, place, or thing. It is a Spanish word for hope. Here is a sentence in context that uses esperanza. We have hope or esperanza that we will have an amazing school year together. Thanks for joining me today for our core vocabulary lesson.